3, 2, 1, go. I'm not gonna say the speed. Oh, hindi ko kami. Inuuna kami dito. You're gonna get sick here. You're gonna get sick. Hey guys, it's Paul again for Test Drive PA. So nandito ulit tayo sa Vermosa. And today guys, we have something very special. So right in front of me is probably one of the craziest acceleration and performance handling electric car that I've ever driven. I don't know if you've noticed guys, no, this year the BYD Philippines has really been churning out some really strong models. Like for example, the much hype na BYD Seal and you have the Sedan. So today, I was really shocked, when I got the invite, when they were gonna release this. I thought they were gonna wait for a while to launch this BYD Seal, and I'm so happy that they did. Kasi, start mo tayo sa exterior, no? Well, it does look like a lot of the European cars, no? Ako, to be honest, yung mga ganong comparison, I totally don't mind. Because the important thing is, does it look good? And for me, especially at this beautiful shade of a blue, I love it. There's there's Porsche Cayenne Qs there. Yung ilaw dito is kind of like a whiskers of a seal. But anyway, you have this very nice, ito yung distinctive design language na ng BYD with your headlights here, your DRL. And then when we come to the side, which is it's so difficult to choose which side. Pero on this side, no, you have this massive 19-inch wheels. Now, itong tires nito, these are Continental Eco Contact. So when you think about it, no, if you're the car guy, you will probably change the tires for even more performance, no. So by the way, guys, this is the dual motor version na 3.8S. That 3.8S is not necessarily a 3.8 liter engine because this is an electric car after all. That is the 0 to 100 kilometer time of this BYD Seal. So mamaya I will talk to you about the crazy acceleration. But okay, let's continue dito to the side. Kita nyo dito on the passenger side, you have this privacy glass. Tapos this is a mid-size sedan, so it's pretty big. And dito nga pala guys yung panoramic sunroof niya. Wala siyang, ang bubong niya is basically ito lang talaga, yung panoramic sunroof. But the nice thing there guys is nandun kami sa loob. Hindi naman siya mainit. Di ba Rael, hindi naman mainit? Yep, okay naman eh. Tapos, okay, punta tayo dito sa likod. This part, medyo mas subdued na siya. It's not as, dynamic or it's not as flamboyant as sa harapan. You have this parang checkered or dotted na LED taillights niya. You of course have itong diffuser natin. And if you notice, yung mga sensors niya, pakita lang natin quickly yung room, no? So you press this button here. Yan. It's pretty good. I'm not sure the exact measurements.
So electric.
Pero makita nyo, well, I'll show to you the exact numbers there. Pero at the very least, especially for this premium performance sedan, you have a automatic tailgate. And you definitely have to really take it in. Tapos I love this, itong part nito sa side, you have this parang, you even have a parang pattern here on this part of the car. That's very interesting. And finally, when it comes to exterior, we have itong hidden door handles. So yun, guys, I'm doing this really quickly because we have so little time, because we spent the most of the time that we are just driving, because absolutely crazy when it comes to acceleration, the looks. So yeah. But anyway, tara, just very quickly, pakita ko sa inyo yung likod. Okay, check naman natin una dito sa rear passenger side ng BYD Seal. Well, super luwag, super luwag. Maybe the battery here, the floor is a little bit high. Tapos medyo tight yung paa ko dito. Pero yung glass na panoramic sunroof here is the first time I saw this is a Tesla na, so this is not my first time. Pero the experience of this is the way of the future. Talagang ganito na eto, a lot of people are worried lalo na kapag mga ganitong kalaki na sunroof, no? Pero guys, kanina pa kami nagda-drive sa init ng araw, tanghali ngayon, okay lang. Hindi ganun kainit. It's very, very, yung aircon, performance ng aircon, and with this panoramic sunroof, no problem at all. And then, kung titignan naman natin yung room dito, no? So sakto, 3 people here kasi trinay namin kanina, and what was perfectly fine. And then dito sa center, we have your center console, of course. And then down there is we have 2 air vents. Then you have a pocket here. Siyempre underneath there you have a USB-A and USB-C port. You have this very useful na mga pockets here. 2 here, 2 smaller ones here for your phone, for your battery there. And then you have a big, to put your laptop there. Tapos itong I love the design here of the door. Kasi there's a really nice design combination of itong soft plastics, then you have this para siyang suede leather, and then underneath that is of course in plastics. Pero at the very least, when it comes sa looks, it's very, very tastefully done. And then sa front naman, looking at the back, no? Kasi ang laki nga nung sunroof nito so you don't feel claustrophobic at all. And guys, I also sat here kanina, no? When it comes to, when we were doing the test drive, and ayan, no? I'm totally relaxed, and that's the great thing about this being a mid-size sedan, no? Even when you're just a passenger, I think you'll be perfectly happy here. 3 people, di ba, Rael? Yep, no problem. Yan ka ba dito ko sa likod. And then, ayan. Kita naman natin dito sa side, yan. Sobrang ganda ng bolstering ng headrest nitong BYD Seal. And, of course, ang trademark ng BYD is itong pattern natin dito sa seats. Of course, for the parents there, we have our ISOFIX. So, sitting at the back of the BYD Seal, I think if you cannot handle what I'm gonna talk to you about next, I think you'll be perfectly happy here. So yeah, so tara, let's move on to the main event of this BYD Seal. Tara, punta na tayo sa harap. Okay, ito naman tayo, my favorite part of this BYD Seal, which is of course yung driver's seat. But let me show you muna yung seating position and everything else. Okay. Ako as a man who enjoys his driving position is the first that any manufacturer has to make sure na dapat okay. Itong BYD Seal. There's a lot of people say about being a cockpit, pero it's kind of like that, pero this is the first time that I totally believe on them. Kasi there's a lot of, designs, there's a lot of gimmicks, but this one, in combination nung seat, ang combination nitong fully adjustable na steering wheel, and then itong full electronic controls, and also yung combination ng seat here, everything else, and oh yeah, yung heads-up display. As a driver, as somebody that spent like the past hour just driving when we should have been shooting something else, pero we've been enjoying ourselves. Just driving, just sitting and just looking at the car. Because driving position wise, yeah, I'll talk to you later about the driving. And then next, kapag dito naman sa center console, for the techie guys there, we have 2 na wireless chargers there, and then ito yung parang circular na parang controls for your center console. You have your 15.6 na infotainment display that of course you have yung trademark ng BYD, which is yung umiikot siya. And then another is, of course, this has Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. And then, of course, we even have NFC here. Oh, so for the more techie persons there, you know what to do with that. And then we have a cover here, which we can put, put your stuff there, put your junk there. Then you have your two cup holders here. And then, although ito, siguro medyo underwhelming yung, ano niya, yung key niya, I mean, yung key fob niya. Alright? But yeah, it looks good, It looks okay. Then yan, may wireless, may remote start siya. Excellent. And yeah. And then, ito nga pala, of course, we'll talk about ito namang materials dito sa dashboard mo. So, there is a combination of, ito may aluminum here. And then, there's I'm not sure what this is. This is probably a very nice texture of suede. You have your plastics there. Then, itong compartment mo. Weirdly, it's not it's not dampened. But anyway, then ito, you have your soft touch materials here on the dashboard. And then, this is your ADAS system here. Siyempre, papacheck ko sa wife ko. Kailangan niya malaman kung may mirror. And of course, meron tayong vanity light. Okay, check na yan. Mapabili na ba? Kunti na lang bayad. But anyway, okay guys, just very quickly, let me show you itong point of view nitong steering wheel, na itong dashboard, itong driver's point of view. So, itong design ng BYD, it takes a little bit of getting used to. But the nice thing about the BYDs, they've definitely developed their own look. So, ayan, pakita ko lang sa inyo. And then, you have all your controls here. Siyempre, you have your full ADAS systems there. You have your, this is probably your 360 camera there. This is a bottom to flip your infotainment screen there. You have a flat bottom steering wheel. And then, of course, ito yung sa menus mo for your, yun guys, I don't know if you can see it, pero somewhere there is your heads-up display. And then, ito na lang, medyo madilim kasi guys medyo mainit Pero, you have, ito yung instrument cluster mo naman. Medyo nadidistract ako kasi dun sa next section that I'm gonna talk about, which is the driving. Pero, driving position-wise, this is one of the best when it comes to electric cars that I've ever, this is the best driving position that I've tried with, the combination of the seat, combination of the fully adjustable steering wheel, of course your seats as well, tapos the way you're able to look out, I think it's great. Then, eto may dyna audio pa siya, pero anyway, this is just a quick look. We can only run through so much. Pero, sige tara, let's move on to the best part of this BYD Seal. Okay guys, nandito na tayo sa driving section nitong BYD Seal. Now, I've driven a lot of performance cars. The fastest performance car that I've ever driven was a Ferrari Roma. And even kami ni Arnie na doon kami kaming dalawa lang. And it was fun. The sound was amazing. But we've driven so many. Lalo na kapag kumpare mo sa electric. We were okay with it We were just, parang wow, that's nice. But this one is if you know the sequence when you go to time space warp ba yun? Or when you go into warp mode kay sa Star Wars, sa Millennium Falcon, ito yun guys, this is it. This is yung feeling that you get. I'm gonna talk about naman yung ride. Just like a lot of the BYD cars, Grabe yung suspension na to. It's unreal talaga kapag especially even yung mga bumps, di namin ma-feel It's just, liliko kami bigla. Diba? Tapos, it's so quiet. Mostly narinig namin dito aircon. So, ayan. Oh my goodness, nice. Okay. Yeah. So, performance-wise, guys. I had more fun with this car than that Ferrari Roma. I know it's just a small, like a short distance lang. That's not enough to say anything about even both cars, but I will say na with the sort of in terms of acceleration, in terms of just acceleration, this is absolutely crazy. Although yeah, I understand expected na yun with this sort of car, no? Pero it can get addicting. It can get addicting. So tara, let's go back to my initial impressions ito, and yeah, let's end with the video. So there you have it, guys. That's just a very quick look of the BYD Seal. So for me, no, first impressions pa lang. Sorry, that crazy acceleration and the driving position and the first hour that I've driven this car already. I am so looking forward to driving this. Kami, sabi namin ni Rael, we have 2 cars. We would just probably sell it and then trade in today for this car because driving wise, no, diba Rael? Yep. Diba? Driving wise, you could. I think we're happy to trade in even just a day, you know, trade in lang. Pero grabe, this is, you know, when it comes to driving, I'm so looking forward to driving this, giving this a full review. But anyway, that's it for me. You've been watching Test Drive PH. Guys, when this launches, I totally suggest that you take a look at it in person, give it a test drive because you will not regret it. My name is Paul. You've been watching Test Drive PH. I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.